correct me if I'm wrong here, people, but I seem to remember when the first KSI versus Logan Paul fight happened, Eddie Hearn was asked for his opinion and he kind of scoffed at the fight. He did, didn't he? Go back and look at the interviews that Eddie Hearn did around that time of the first KSI Logan Paul fight. He was kind of like, screwing up his face and like, this is not something I'd really want to be involved in. Yeah, that's how Eddie Hearn was carrying on. Well, lo and behold, Eddie Hearn is now promoting the rematch. I mean, this doesn't teach us anything new about Eddie Hearn. We already knew that this is a guy who will happily contradict himself in the most outrageous way if there's some money in it for him. Eddie Hearn's all about $1. If he can make some money, just like the other promoters are, let's not get it twisted. Bob Arum, Frank Warren, De La Hoya, they're all, doing the same kind of things in terms of contradicting themselves. Some worse than others, but still, they're all doing the same kind of things. And this is an example of Eddie Hearn contradicting himself. They're putting the KSI Logan Paul rematch on DAZN on November 9th. Will it be on Sky Sports in the UK? I don't know. I'm looking for information here. But it's certainly going to be on DAZN. And this time it will be a professional fight. So you've got Logan Paul and KSI turning professional. So there will be no head guards this time around. They'll be wearing little gloves. And perhaps we'll get a knockout. Now, I did watch the first fight. And you guys may remember that I did a video talking about the KSI Logan Paul fight at the time. And I wasn't one of these people who was hating on it. At the end of the day, it's two YouTubers who have got big audiences. Their fans would pay to watch them do anything. Pay to watch them have a sumo wrestling contest. Pay to watch them have, a darts competition. Pay to watch them have an MMA fight. I personally think that it brings more attention to the sport of boxing. There's talk about having some real boxing matches on the undercard, like having Billy Joe on there and stuff like that, which some people might think is kind of demeaning for Billy Joe to be fighting on an undercard of KSI versus Logan Paul. But look, the casuals are going to tune in for this. Millions of people potentially who wouldn't normally watch professional boxing will be watching this event. And it does give a platform to some real fighters. If they're going to put real fights on the undercard, it does give a platform for them to raise their profiles. Yeah. So I personally think it's a good thing. Nobody is going to mistake KSI versus Logan Paul for an actual top quality boxing match. Yeah. Nobody's going to do that. I mean, there might be some people, but you're talking about maybe 1% of the people tuning in. Everybody else understands what this is. It's a sideshow. And I've seen some people criticizing DAZN, saying that DAZN have been talking about putting on all the best fights and, making mega fights and all that kind of thing. And then they end up putting on KSI versus Logan Paul. Well, this is not an either or situation. It's not either DAZN put on top quality professional fights or they put on a sideshow like KSI versus Logan Paul. No, it's not either or. It's in addition to. So DAZN are putting on top quality world championship elite level fights and they're putting on sideshows like KSI versus Logan Paul. They haven't turned down or refused to show or refused to make certain top quality fights and put on KSI versus Logan Paul instead. No, that's not what they've done. It's in addition to, because DAZN being an exclusively streaming platform, okay, they don't have any television station or anything, DAZN, no linear broadcast service. I think that's what they call it in the United States. Certainly within the business world. They have got unlimited airtime, DAZN. So they need to fill up the unlimited, well, not unlimited airtime, but they've got all day, 24 hours to put on boxing content on DAZN. Okay, so what are they going to fill it with? putting on KSI versus Logan Paul, the rematch, that's one thing they can fill a lot of that airtime with. Yeah. The Zone have got way more airtime than Showtime or HBO used to have, or, standard ESPN. They got a lot more airtime than them that they need to fill. So I don't see the issue with them putting on KSI versus Logan Paul. Again, check my consistency. Go back and watch my video of the first KSI Logan Paul fight. And I'll tell you, look, I ain't got no issue with it. It's a sideshow. It's popcorn entertainment. We know what it is. But I don't see it doing a significant amount of harm. In fact, I think it's actually helping the sport of boxing. That more people who are not hardcore boxing fans want to participate. Because if KSI and Logan Paul were fighting in an MMA match instead of a boxing match, that might signify that MMA is stronger than boxing right now. Because the super casuals, like the majority of people tuning in to watch KSI versus Logan Paul, the super casuals are representative of the general public. And if they were gravitating towards an MMA match rather than a boxing match, what would that say about the public's attitude towards both sports? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing, and I think it's indicative of how popular boxing is right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm sure there are going to be some turning their noses up at this. I've always said, and I've always been very consistent in saying that boxing needs casuals. That's how everybody gets paid. If it was just the hardcore fans like us watching boxing, these fighters wouldn't be making anywhere near as much money as they are making. And I'm not talking about KSI versus Logan Paul. I'm talking about the AJs, the Wilders, the Manny Pacquiao's, the Canelo Alvarez's. If it was just us hardcores watching, these guys would not be making the money they're making. They're doing as well as they are because of the casuals. So we need the casuals, okay? And big fights are being made a lot of the time because of the casuals. More fighters are getting involved in, but more young men are getting involved in the sport of boxing because of the casuals. There is a drive. Whenever you have these times in boxing where you have, a boom in the sport, it drives more young people to take it up. And again, we need to thank the casuals for bringing so much attention to boxing and therefore encouraging more young people to take it up. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.